Time to get underway from Titusville Marina. Titusville. Yeah. Hold on.
What are you doing? Hey, pull up right next to him.
That's the Perdido King.
Is it?
No.
How did I see that before you guys?
Because we're blacking out up here. It's hard to tell, but there is another paddle wheeler there. The Indian River Queen. We're headed to Fort Pierce today. Alright. We're 6 hours out from the marina. The lady on the phone sounded like she was from Long Island. Sure enough, she was. She knew who we were by the name of the boat, Lauren Kristy. We're heading to Fort Pierce. Did not intend to go this far south today, but it's hard finding the marina between Titusville and Fort Pierce for anyone who can't anchor. I'm not saying we can't, I just really don't want to. I don't think our gear is the right gear for anchoring this vessel. So, we're making our way downtown. Lots of bridges today. There's been like 10 different bridges.
I'm not stopping you.
Ain't a whole lot to show today. Boring, windy conditions. This is it. What we've been looking at. All day.
No, we saw a couple bridges.
Oh, we saw a lot of bridges.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're not even near Vero Beach still.
Which is where we're gonna stop
Yeah.
originally.
Yep.
Why aren't we stopping there yet? No marinas, right?
They were gonna give us the same offering that Fort Pierce gave us, but I just decided that I want to get to Fort Pierce, so that way tomorrow's transit's like 2 hours. You can sleep in.
We don't have to be out by 7.
Oh.
In the Fort Pierce one, we have to be out by 8.
7.
You said 8.
Vero. But I was only under the assumption like what we had here. They said if we were going to be on the field dock, we'd have to be out by 8.
No, I heard him say it on the phone. Maybe that was whoever he talked to.
Vero Beach, that guy.
Yeah, maybe he said 8 then.
But,
But we would leave a little earlier than 8.
City Marine is open till 10. Yeah, gangster up there. Abel's still holding down the bow, you know. Every once in a while he'll make his debut. Yeah, still nothing changed. Very windy. At least there's a little bit to look at.
Okay, Yoshi.
You want this?
Or Dorothy.
It's recording. There's like 8 of them. Like 8 of them right there.
You can come check it out.
Y'all ready? Yeah. Alright, let's get Abel's off first and then yours. Alright, Dawson, whenever you're ready. Good morning, everybody. And we're off. Fort Pierce. That last night, docking this thing was a nightmare. We had 25 knot winds right off the beam. I tried everything I could to walk this thing over. Thank God they had 24-hour dock hands because we needed them. So next up, Stuart. Hopefully. We need to find a marina. Getting real close to Stuart. Also in some very narrow, shallow waters.
center console right off your stern. Which I can tell them to go around. Oh, you got 9 on it now, right? Cool.
Alright, this is the Britt Point Railway Bridge and the Old Roosevelt Bridge. These are two opening bridges that open on request, but you will probably get caught by the trains. There are constantly trains going over this bridge, and lots of traffic. As you can see, there was 3 or 4 boats that had the current with them, so I let them go first because it was easier for me to hold the bow into the current. And they cleared. That's when I made my approach. Not only was it a lot of current through this bridge and all the traffic, it was also super narrow. So enjoy this.
Oh my god.
Caution, caution, the Roosevelt Bridge spans are now lowering.
Sunset Bay Marina, Lauren Kristy, 1-6. Switching to 6-9. Lauren Kristy on 6-9. Hey, where are we headed to?
Here's the entrance right off your port, and then continue to the port, right down that airway to the left, and then you'll see the T-head, Charlie 25, right there at the end, Charlie 25.
Roger, you got that big trawler right there near the T. Got it.
Guys need a hand with line?
Yep, that'd be nice if we could, please.
Got it. You got that, Jason? It's all you. Copy.
It's towards the bridges. The power pad is towards the bridges.
Roger that. Yep, understood. We're gonna make our approach here.
Copy.
Starboard side 2.
Alright, as I dock this boat up, I want to go over something that I haven't really addressed yet. Today is Thursday that we are arriving, and this is the only day that one of the locks can bring in a tug to open one of the doors. First, let's go over crossing Lake Okeechobee, because that's what we're staging to do. There's 2 locks on the east side. You have the St. Lucie lock, and then right before the entrance into Lake Okeechobee, you have the Port Mayaka lock. Both of those were operating just fine, but on the west side of the lake, you have the Moorhaven lock. The Moorhaven lock was only operating on one door, so it was only accessible for boats with a beam under 25 feet. We were 25.8, almost 26 feet, so we were unable to go through that lock except for on Thursdays when they bring in a tug to pull it open and push it closed. So we stay in Stuart for a week and enjoy a little bit of time. My wife drives down, we explore, and ends up being a pretty good time while we're there. Thankfully, I knew the area pretty well because of attending Chapman School of Seamanship, where I got my captain's license, so that's right there in Stuart, Florida as well. And get ready for the lake crossing. The lake crossing was probably one of my favorite parts. It's beautiful going down the rivers. The lake's kind of boring itself, unless you're on the run of the